Hey, so this is to answer some questions about 19 and 21 on this homework assignment. So I worked it all out here, and I'll go through it real quick, but I'll skip to the moral of this story that the answer I got is not exactly the same as what's in the back of the book. They rewrote this bottom fraction. If I just write the fraction part, x to the 2/3, they rewrote it as over square root of y, and then they rationalized that denominator. So that's why the answer in the book is a little bit different than the one I got. Either one is an acceptable answer, either the way they did it or the way I did it, but that's why theirs looks different, because instead of writing y to the 1/2, they wrote square root of y, and then they rationalized it. So quickly, the first thing I did, here's the problem. The first thing I did is take this from the front and move it up into the exponent. I did that twice. And then I see this minus here between logs with the same base. So I know that means I can rewrite this log as a single log with a division. So it's x to the 2/3 over y to the 1/2. So the log part stays the same. You have to keep the log on there, but you can divide the two arguments. Again, I think probably the question came from why the answer in the back of the book looked so weird. They wrote it as the cubed root of x to the second, which if you kind of look at it, that's another way of writing x to the 2/3. The 2 is the power, the 3 is the root. And then it's multiplied by y to the 1/2, I think is how they did it. I'm trying to look at the answer. Yeah, square root of y. And then on the bottom, they just have the y, because that's the result of multiplying this out. Number 21, I'm trying to get the whole thing in there. Number 21, the first thing I did was distribute the 3 through. So that's what happened right there. And then the wind blew my whole paper. Sorry, that was a little disorienting. Hope nobody got sick watching that. Okay, so I distributed the 3 through. And then just like before, I took the things that had something in front. This one didn't. But the ones that did have something in front, I threw it up as the exponent. So same thing here. And now all of these have a base of a. It's log base a, log base a, log base a. So they can all three be combined into a single argument. So I keep my log base a, and then my argument is 2x. Then I have a plus and the x to the 3rd. That means these two need to be multiplied. This minus means the y to the 3rd needs to be divided. So that tells me what to do with the arguments. 2x and x to the 3rd get multiplied, and then the y to the 3rd gets divided. So that's why it's in the denominator. And then quick simplification, x times x to the 3rd is x to the 4th. And that one does match what they got in the book. Okay, I'm going to post this to your stream so you can all check it out if you had any questions about these. I'll be glad to do this again if you have questions about other ones.